counsel, it is your responsibility to take the fault on the shoulder of yours.
Lordship, absolutely.
Why you are
taking
blaming
the
your
shoulder.
junior?
No, Lordship.
How long you are practicing?
Lordship, I'm
How long
practicing
you are
it
practicing?
23 years.
So
Lordship, just
is it the way to place the case when I do not find any fault so far the prayer couched in the writ petition?
No, Lordship, only one point. Just peruse my point.
Can you make such prayer?
At least, Lordship, I'll not be able to go for.
This court will now decide whether you are in the tainted list or untainted list.
Exactly, Lordship. That you.
So tainted candidates cannot participate.
Lordship, now, Lordship, this is my.
Next.
Item number 9.
Lordship, I beg to appear on behalf of the petitioner.
Yes, what is the matter about?
Lordship, it is a matter of SSC related. Thing is that I've been
2016 classes 9, 10 you are selected.
yes.
So that
I have joined.
that has been set aside.
No,
You have lost
Lordship,
the
I'm
job.
coming. I'm coming, Lordship. Right now, I'm in the untainted list. Tainted list. But I was not supposed to be. How? That's I'm just clarifying in 2 lines. Number 1,
What you are praying for?
temporary
are praying for?
joining, because my juniors, those who were in my those were my subordinates, they are doing the service. I've been kept outside, declaring myself as a tainted candidate when I was a fair candidate. That is my case.
So you have prayed for participation in the selection process.
As well as in that case, Lordship, I will rectify the prayer by giving a
You have
supplementary.
prayed for participation in the selection process.
Absolutely, because if I am
So
in
why
the
you are saying-
tainted list,
Why you are saying that you want to
no,
join?
Lordship,
There is no
actually,
such
he is
prayer.
entitled to be. I have seen the petition and I have gone through it much later because it has been drafted by one of my juniors. What I have seen, Lordship, that pursuant to
It has been rightly drafted because your prayer is not maintainable in view of the order of the Honorable Supreme Court.
absolutely.
What prayer which you are advancing before this court is not maintainable, that is in the teeth of the order of the Supreme Court.
Absolutely, Lordship, just peruse.
So therefore, your junior has rightly done, and you are when you are leading,
Lordship,
when you are acting as a lead counsel, it is your responsibility to take the fault on the shoulder of yours.
Lordship, absolutely.
Why you are
taking
blaming
the
your
shoulder.
junior?
No, Lordship.
How long you are practicing?
Lordship, I'm
How long
practicing
you are
it
practicing?
23 years.
So
Lordship, just
is it the way to place the case when I do not find any fault so far the prayer couched in the writ petition?
No, Lordship, only one point. Just peruse my point.
Can you make such prayer for joining
Lordship,
after the order passed by the Honorable Supreme Court on 3rd
because
April?
people are working.
Uh,
I am in the tainted list. People
how
are
much cost is to be imposed for making a prayer which is contrary to the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court?
Lordship, I am not praying so. Till
Yes,
31st
You are
12,
trying to abuse the
till
court and
31st.
the due process of
No,
due
Lordship.
process of law.
I am not.
When you let it be dismissed with a cost of rupees 1 lakh,
Lordship, just peruse.
considering the prayer.
Lordship, just peruse one thing. Till 31st December 2025.
Can your prayer for joining the post in view of the order of the Honorable Judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court dated 3rd of April 2025 survive?
Lordship, just peruse that point. What I'm saying.
Answer the query of the court.
Lordship, till
Survive.
31st December I can work.
That is neither here nor there. It's a decision of the government.
Exactly.
The court does not want to enter into this. But can you pray for issuance of mandamus
Lordship,
after suffering an order from the Honorable Supreme Court?
absolutely not. But
Then-
I am entitled. If I am in tainted list, Lordship, I'll not be able to go for.
This court will now decide whether you are in the tainted list or untainted list.
Exactly, Lordship. That your Lordship can do. Because it is a separate cause of action. It's not related with the Honorable Apex
What
Court's
you are
order.
saying, entire issue was before the division bench, then before the Honorable Supreme Court, and the issue could not be gone into because of the submissions made by the respective parties.
No,
Now
Lordship.
this court will decide.
It could
who are
not
in the
be
tainted
done.
list-
Lordship,
tainted
it could
list and
not be
who are in
done
the
because,
untainted list.
Lordship, I am
So-
neither in the Wayman list,
your service
Wayman
filed on
manipulation
behalf of
list,
petitioner
nor
is
in
taken
the
off
step
record.
jumping list.
Next paragraph, petitioner has made a claim, has made a prayer for
Yeah.
participation.
Lordship, my juniors are working.
in the selection process. For participation in the selection process, for participation in the future selection process, which is to be conducted by the West Bengal Central School Service Commission. Stop. Next paragraph, it needs to be recorded herein that petitioner was a candidate who was appointed as an assistant teacher on being selected in connection with first state level selection test 2016 for classes 9 and 10.
Yes, Lordship.
For classes 9 and 10. Stop. Petitioner has lost the job since the entire selection process of since the entire selection process, that is first state level selection test 2016 within for classes 9, 10, 11 and 12 has been set aside by the Honorable Supreme Court with a judgment dated 3rd April 2025. Stop. Next paragraph. In view of cancellation of the selection process, no order can be passed as prayed for in this writ petition 7 except granting leave to the petitioner to apply afresh in accordance with law if petitioner is found to be an eligible candidate in future selection process.
Lordship, that I have already applied for, Lordship.
No, my lord, the order of Supreme Court was those were found to be tainted. They are not allowed to apply also.
They are not eligible. Right.
They are not eligible.
And Lordship, that's what I am saying.
Appearing in the tainted
Tainted
list, which was submitted before this honorable court by what in compliance of an order.
So tainted candidates cannot participate.
Lordship, now Lordship, this is my case that I am not supposed to be in the tainted list.
No, no, প্রথম থেকে পড়ো না প্রথম থেকে পড়ো no order can be passed as prayed for in this writ petition. Stop. Bucket it. Writ petition stands dismissed. Arjun Jalaksan.
Yes.
Next.
Item number 10.
Is there any list has been published by the state or the commission list of untainted candidates? No. So then how this how the candidates will apply in terms of the notification dated 30th May 2025?
That is filed by the has been published. I have sent the list to the concerned schools for the candidates to untainted join. Till 31st December as per the modification order of 17th April.
And these have been sent to the respective PI.
DI.
All the PIs. And accordingly, PIs have indicated the schools that these are the teachers who can carry on working in this school till 31st.
So these teachers can apply.
Yes,
Those who can carry on till 31st,
yes,
not beyond that.
have been allowed to carry on.
So whether the petitioner is within that zone.
Lordship, that was my case. I am eligible.
He is a tainted candidate, at least. there is
So if your name is there, if you are working till 31st, then you will apply.
I made the
Yes.
petition. That has not been considered.
Yes,
That
next
was-
matter, next matter, next matter.
My lord, this is my application. My lord, I am only seeking